They say everything old is new again, and city lawmakers are reintroducing an old crosswalk system from the 1940s as part of a new plan to prevent cars from hitting people. CBS 2's Elise Finch has the story.
The most dangerous intersections in New York City could soon get a traffic flow makeover. City Council member Helen Rosenthal is set to introduce a bill that could bring the Barnes Dance back to the Big Apple. Named for former New York City Traffic Commissioner Henry Barnes, the Barnes Dance is a street crossing system that stops all vehicles for a few seconds and allows only pedestrians to cross an intersection in all directions at once.
In my bill, what I'm doing is asking the DOT to study the 25 most dangerous intersections. In other words, the ones where there have been the most deaths or critical injuries, and see whether or not a Barnes Dance wouldn't make sense at those crosswalks.
Rosenthal says her bill was inspired by Cooper Stock. The 9-year-old Manhattan boy was struck and killed by a cab while crossing the street with his father. They were in a crosswalk and had the right of way.
The effort is to slow cars down so we have fewer deaths in New York City.
I think it's a good idea, especially if it saves lives.
I think that at least bringing that up and starting a conversation, that's important.
Today, there's only one Barnes Dance pedestrian crossing in Manhattan. It's near City Hall, where Park Row, Broadway, Vesey, and Ann Streets meet.
So it gives everybody enough ample time to cross safely and the drivers ample time to be able to make their turns.
Most people we spoke to seem to think a Barnes Dance system can actually make some of the city's most dangerous intersections safer, but not everyone is convinced.
I don't think anybody's going to pay attention to it for the most part.
Drivers seem to think it will make their already sluggish drives worse.
That's not good. Too much traffic in New York City.
Probably going to slow traffic down. It's not going to help us in any way.
Rosenthal will introduce her traffic bill later this week. From there, it will go to the Transportation Committee to be discussed. In Manhattan, Elise Finch, CBS 2 News.